Good morning, guys. It feels good to be using my actual vlogging camera again. I woke up about, I guess, an hour ago, and I thought I was going to be like really tired out from the flights, because usually the next day I am, but today, no, I woke up with quite a bit of energy, so I'm not going to complain about that. I did go to bed early last night. I went to bed probably around 11 and woke up around 10:30 this morning, so I did sleep about 11 hours, but yeah, not tired at all, so I'm gonna take that, because I did want to maybe try to go to the gym this evening, and I was like, if I'm tired, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm not tired, so yay for that. So overall, I haven't done much. I went and took Panda out. He just ate his breakfast. It's so good to see him again. I have missed him. You are drooling from eating your food. Thank you. So it was very good to see him. Ninja, on the other hand, apparently I've been gone too long, because she will always run up to the door to greet me when I've been gone a while. So she comes up to the door, I say, "Hi, Ninja," and she runs away from me with her tail poofed up like she's terrified of me. I guess she's forgiven me now because she's not running away, but all last night she kept running away from me, and I was like, what did I do to you? You're my favorite cat. Now I feel very unloved, but I guess I did wake up early this morning with her sleeping next to me, so I think she forgave me, but yeah, that was kind of funny. But overall, just about to do my treatment. All I've done is I took Panda out to potty and fed him, and unpacked a very minuscule amount. Now I'm gonna do my treatment, and then after my treatment I'm gonna unpack the rest of it. Just get it all done quickly, so I don't have to worry about it. Start some laundry. It should be easy. And yeah, I just wanted to say good morning, and hope you guys enjoyed the vlog from yesterday. I tried to consolidate and it still ended up being 22 minutes, so that was me after consolidating it. But it was fun to fly again. I hadn't flown for 3 weeks, and I love flying, if you don't know that, so that was fun. And even on that second flight, I wasn't scared. I really wasn't. I just found it fascinating. The clouds were fascinating. So anyway, gonna get on my treatment because I need to, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Hey guys, so we're waiting to go to Walmart, and while we're doing that, I thought that I would show you guys my cruise book. I'm not going to redo all the captions because there's 23 pages and that would just take forever, a million years, but I wanted to show you the general outlook. So it's an 8x8 photo book with a hardcover, and I was so excited to open this last night. It's one of the first things. So the first pages are just blank. That's just the way it comes. And then we have our first page. I guess you guys can kind of read that. So on the first page, I was just showing the ship, and the three of us, we took that like right after we got on the boat. It's hard to do with one hand. The next couple pages I dedicated to our day at sea. So I was showing me out on the front deck, and just stuff from around the Conquest, all the artwork. I loved the artwork on that ship. And then I was just talking more about the day at sea. If you want to read it right there, you can. And so I was showing just the ocean, and then I was showing our room, which I loved. One of my favorite rooms I've had on a ship. Well, I've only been on 3 ships, but you know what I mean. And then I started talking about our excursion. So our first one obviously was the Cayman Islands. And I talked about it some there. And then I was showing our excursion that we did with the stingrays in Grand Cayman. This is one of my favorite pages right here, the progression of me kissing the stingray, which I was not a fan of. And then I switched over to Isla Raton. This is actually a picture there's a Carnival Hub app that shows everything when you're on the boat, so I screenshotted that and stuck it in for there. That's why it says like ship's time up there. I thought it would be really cool. And then I started showing Isla Raton. The picture's there. And then I showed us holding the macaws and the other macaws up there. And then the monkeys, which was honestly one of my favorite parts of that cruise. And then I just dedicated 2 pictures to Belize because there wasn't a whole lot of pictures I had from Belize because it was a really long bus ride for that excursion. So just short little thing, but if you want to read it, you can pause it there. That's what I wrote for that, and then just showed us, and then the view from on top of the ruins. And then I switched over to Cozumel, and I was talking about how it was our last port of call, and that was the sunrise coming up in Cozumel. That was the stuffed animals that morning. And you'll have seen all these pictures and stuff if you guys already saw my vlogs, but this is just what I put in the photo book. And then the pictures of us in Cozumel. This is also one of my favorite pages. It's me swimming with the dolphin, which was amazing. Andromeda or dolphin. And then I just talked about, this is one of my favorite pages too. This is one of my favorite days of the whole cruise, is when we left port in Cozumel. And I really like this. Note to self, more like this on the calendar. It's so true. Well, I have more of it on the calendar. I'm cruising on the Magic next September, but it does not want to focus. Anyway, so that I showed the dock in Cozumel, and the two ships docked next to each other. And then I was showing the Freedom, which was out at sea with us. This is a little off. They were following us at sea, but I don't think this is actually from Cozumel. I think this was from the day before, but it worked in the sense because they followed us out there too. And then the last page is just a bunch of mumbo jumbo of everything on the boat. All the artwork and sea and everything, and that's what I wrote for there. And then it just goes blank, and then on the last page I had a little envelope added so I could stick my sail and sign card in there, so it'll be safe in there forever. So that is what I did for that photo book that I was so excited to see, and I love it. Hey guys, so I just got back from the gym. It doesn't want to focus on my face. There we go. I kept it easy. I did 3/4 or a little over 3/4 of a mile. I jogged for like a minute. The rest of it was just speed walking and cooling down. Plus it's like a half mile there and back combined, because it's a quarter mile there and a quarter mile back of walking. But I can tell that I haven't done that in a while because I'm tired, and I didn't even do that much. But I did fly yesterday, and I also haven't run since May 28th, so keeping it easy to get back into things. But I am going to try out one of these now that I got back. I found these at Walmart today, and they looked really interesting. So this is one of the flavors. This is the one I'm going to drink. It's blueberry, banana, avocado, beet. And they each make like 3 smoothies. I got 2 of this kind and 1 of a green smoothie. So it's just like, add 8 ounces. It says 8 ounces of water or milk. I'm going to use milk because I think that goes better with the smoothie. But product of Canada, Peru, USA, and Ecuador. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this tastes, because it seems like the perfect thing to have after a workout. I found this pretty interesting. I thought it was gonna, for some reason, I guess maybe I'm just weird, but I thought it was already gonna be like a pre-blended mix together that then you blend again, but actually the whole chunks of the vegetables and fruit, which is kind of cool. Now I'm not sure I've ever had beets before, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna like this, but we'll find out. Okay, I can say it's rather good. I made a slight mess because I found out that it didn't all fit in 1 cup, so now I have a cup and a half. And I also realized that even though the directions say 8 ounces of milk, it needs 12. But besides that, learning curve. It is quite good. I mostly taste banana and maybe like, I don't know, something else. Maybe that's the beet. I've never had beets before. I don't know what they taste like, but whatever it is, it's good. I like it. And it's a really, really pretty purple color. The camera doesn't even do it justice. So, and it's nice and icy cold and perfect. So I'm gonna upload this and enjoy my smoothies and finish them and then finish unpacking. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today. And I have to say, I was sitting here thinking, this time yesterday I still had about 45 minutes of flying left, and part of me was like, I'm glad I'm not flying, and the other part of me was like, man, I really miss being on a plane, even though I was on 2 yesterday. That will always be the aviation geek in me. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.